Hello, how are you? Welcome. Let's get started on your reading. Today I will be using the Tarot of Mystical Moments, and I will clarify with the Oracle of Mystical Moments. These are both very beautiful decks, and they work very well together. So let's get started. One more. All right. So we have two cards that came out, Seven of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, I feel like this is coming out the very first. This is the heart of your reading. This is representing you. The Queen of Swords energy is basically that she is here to harm none, but don't get in her way because she'll cut you. She'll cut you out of your life. She will cut you. As you can see, the Seven of Wands here, this is about fighting for defending or fighting for what you believe in. So let's get a little deeper into that. But sevens are about that pause, that step back, that moment where we are trying to decide if we are going to fight for this. Coming out with the Queen of Wands sounds very powerful. It sounds like you are going to fight for whatever this is. And then under the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. And it might be a soul fight. It might be some fighting for yourself. Or you're the only one fighting for this. The Nine of Pentacles, she is independent. But she is absolutely okay with being that way, because she can handle it, just like the Queen of Swords. So let's get some more cards out here. Three of Cups and the Magician. All right, I need to get more cards to see where we are lying with the Three of Cups. Because this can be many different things. It can be your inner circle, basically like celebrating with friends. It can also represent three different people's emotions, as far as if there's a third party situation. We have the Wounded Warrior card that came out, the Nine of Wands. As you can see, she has been stitched up. These are all her wounds. We've got thorns on the rose bush here. It is someone who has been wounded over and over again. This is when you are pulling into that last stretch, pulling out every bit of resilience that you have, every bit of determination that you have, because you've been through some hard times. You're fighting for something. So you might be fighting for a relationship. Someone might be trying to steal your person. We have the Emperor. That's the Divine Masculine under the deck here. The Emperor can also represent a father figure, a boss, someone, you know, of authority. So this could be you're fighting for, you know, there might be three people going for the same position or the same you know, if there's a promotion and you're fighting for that, but so are two other people, and you deserve it. The Emperor can also represent you, stepping into your power and fighting. Like, there is so much power in this reading with the Emperor, the Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. Not to mention the Nine of Wands. There's so much power in this reading. Somebody is definitely fighting for something. So we have the first layer of cards. I'm going to do one more layer of cards, and then I'm going to go ahead and clarify with the sister deck here of the Oracle, or the sister deck to this Mystical Moments. I'll be using the Oracle of Mystical Moments. The Hierophant. The Hierophant can be many different things. I want to see what's under the deck so I can get a little more clarity on the Fool. Okay, so the Fool is about new beginnings, starting over. You know, at the Fool, we start at 0. So you could be challenging the status quo. The Hierophant represents our spiritual rule book, our moral compass, so to speak. Your traditions, the way, you know, the status quo of how things have always gone, and the traditions of, and you might be needing to break that because it seems like you're breaking free from something. You're starting a new beginning. The way things have been going is probably has probably done you wrong thus far. So let me go ahead and pull some more cards. This can also represent a teacher getting advice. Let's see. I just like to look underneath the deck, so then it helps me realize or clarify in that moment of what it is saying, because each card can mean so many different things. Temperance. Finding that balance. Tempering out the impurities. The Knight of Cups under the deck. You could almost feel like, you know, someone was playing with your heartstrings in this matter. You know, it's definitely something that you hold dear to your heart, and maybe you're trying to find the happy medium in everything. Let me see. I want to get another card for Temperance. I want to get one more card for here, and then we'll move on. Another card for Temperance. Whoa. This one was turning, and that one came out, so I want to see what both of them are. Page of Cups. So somebody could be growing. You know, this page represents the most immature of the aspect, and we did have underneath was the Knight of Cups. So someone is maturing and finding, as they're maturing, maybe they're balancing out the impurities. Wow. Maybe they're finding their passion. This is the Knight of Wands. It could also represent, since this is the card that was wanting to turn, in reverse, the Knight of Wands can represent a bit of a dick. I guess all the bad aspects of a fire sign. You know, instead of passion, it's a little bit more of just immature, impulsive. I want to clarify these. So I'm going to leave these under here since we are getting energy of people or that sort of thing. It might just represent the growth or the person that you're dealing with. If you're dealing with an immature party and that's why you're needing to fight for yourself because you're getting hurt in the matter, or it can represent growth because we're going from pages to knights, things like that. Under the deck, we have the King of Wands. So this is definitely growth, maturing. And that is what temperance means when we are tempering out the impurities, leaving what's no longer serving us. We are definitely healing and growing. So I would say that that's what that is meaning for a lot of you, if it's not a person. So we have growth, finally standing up for ourselves. Excuse me. Let's get one other card here. Move these up too. All right. And we have the Emperor again. Under that Nine of Wands. Wow. You are definitely being bold. Standing up for yourself in a big way. Seven of Pentacles. You're sick of sitting around waiting for to pick your fruits. You're working and working and working, being patient, doing everything right. This can be in a relationship. This can be a work environment. The Seven of Pentacles is you're trying and trying and trying. You're trying everything. You will not have any regrets because you're literally trying everything and being patient and working hard and getting nowhere. So now you're pulling out the big guns of you're fighting for yourself. You're cutting out what's no longer serving you. You're finding your voice. So let's clarify. I'm going to pull one for each row. All right, so let's clarify that first row. Liberty and no rain today. Basically, you are liberating yourself. You are freeing yourself from that cage. And you are not going to let anybody rain on your parade anymore. You are healing from your wounds. Oh, that's so beautiful. Whether you have to do it all by yourself. Let me clarify this middle row. And just know you are never truly all by yourself. You have, I mean, the Hierophant is an ancestor card. We have, you know, the Three of Cups up here. And then in the center row, we have day and night. You have the clarity from the sun and the emotions with the moon. You're able to see both sides. You're able to see what is hidden in the dark and what is in the light. you finally can see, like, look at, she is seeing exactly what's going on. The Queen of Swords is powerful. Look at all her birds. This is the you are being free. Completely rising above. This is not only a moon, but we have doors of opportunity. We are rising above. We can see everything clearly. You have the moon and the sun. You can see what is being hidden behind you. What's, you know, what's been causing all of these scars and wounds. Let me clarify this third row. Under my umbrella. It is completely pouring here, but not under this umbrella. You're not alone. You are protected under the universe, the umbrella of the universe. But you are liberating yourself. And over here it says no rain today. Yeah, it's not going to rain on your parade anymore. I'm going to go ahead and get a crystal for this reading. Watermelon tourmaline. Love, balance, and clarity. Relationships are currency of life, and watermelon tourmaline raises awareness of soul agreements and your impact on other people's lives. This crystal is supercharged to activate the heart chakra, creating a divine connection between you and your higher self. Like the watermelon, it teaches you to enjoy the sweetness of life. Remembering good things often take time to ripen. Watermelon tourmaline balances masculine and feminine. We have the Emperor here, that's masculine. Masculine and feminine energies, connecting your heart chakra to both of the physical and spiritual aspects of yourself. This card can represent Gemini, Virgo, Venus, and Saturn. Watermelon tourmaline. We also got, this is the crystal here. This is desert rose. So let me put these back. Desert rose is, it brings patience. It can represent time travel and ancestral healing. A natural beauty, desert rose and its petals were patiently etched by the sand, carrying them a special message that good things take time. Desert rose promotes mental clarity by releasing negative belief. Desert rose promotes mental clarity by releasing negative belief systems that no longer serve you. Desert rose has the special power of time travel and is able to heal past wounds that still affect you today and alleviate pain from this lifetime or past life. Use this stone to connect with your ancestors or past selves you need to reconcile with. And then we have for this card, Scorpio and Pluto. This card is very fitting to this reading when we are talking about ancestors. This Three of Cups could even represent, you know, you not being alone, your inner circle. Maybe that's your ancestors. Talking about healing the wounds, the past wounds that no longer serve you. I love Desert Rose. I actually have one. And in the crevices of it is where the selenite, which is my favorite. I have selenite everywhere. That's what grows in Desert Rose. Here's a tiny little Desert Rose. And there's little tiny selenites that grow inside. It's a pretty good picture depicting for having to be, you know, something that's not 3D. Not bad. So I think I will leave you with that. If you if this reading helped you in any way, if you felt like you resonated, please make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so that you will know when I will be posting more videos. So I will catch you next time. Thank you so much.